you know.
So what's been going on in the WhatsApp group chat, bruv? That's the question. What's been going on in the WhatsApp group chat? I tell you what, I've been seeing this Conor Benn, was it Chris Eubank Jr. Conor Benn fight?
Yeah,
it's going mad right now. Like,
no, it is.
26th of April, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. What is that? 70,000 people.
Yeah.
This might be.
I think so. Not say yeah, but yeah, I think so.
It's probably
it's
going to
be a big one, you know.
Yeah, like,
you know,
it's a big fight.
History, rivalry. You know, from if you're a boxing fan, from the 80s and 90s. You know, so you got Chris Eubank Sr. and Nigel Benn. You know, that they were two rivals, and now their sons are set to fight on the 26th of April. And they've sort of built up that same rivalry. You know, hereditary. Is that the word? Hereditary rivalry.
So it crosses generations.
Yeah.
Because you got the parents who fought, so you've got the interest of that generation.
Yeah.
And now it's these guys who have their own individual, and both men have built their own individual followings as well.
But both had their parents.
But it's obviously the foundation.
Yeah.
Was the parents, innit?
Yeah.
So you know that line people say, "Look, you're standing on the shoulders of giants." That's what them two are doing. They haven't achieved half of what their parents have achieved at this stage, but because of what their parents did before, they're able to.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Benefit and capitalize from that. Like they're straight into the.
Yeah.
Eubank Jr. is a bit older, I think, so he's probably done a bit more than Conor Benn.
Yeah.
But between the two of them, you got these two guys who have just walked into, that's diminishing their achievements. Like, but they're basically walking into this fight of this magnitude, which is captured mass media's attention. I think they did Piers Morgan. Like, it's back to boxing being on primetime TV and that. Like, I think where they're doing Good Morning Britain and it's mad. Like the euphoria. They've got a lot of eyes.
Yeah, the hype around it. You know, Chris Jr. Eubank Jr. has gone and egged Conor. You know,
he's egged him. What do you mean he's egged him?
Well, he's egged him. He slapped the egg across his face.
Why?
I don't know. I don't even know the backstory to that. But so that's kind of like ramped things up a bit, you know. But it's looking interesting.
Stop. No, I'm being dumb. I know why. I know why I did the egg. Yeah. I know I did the egg because Conor Benn had the what's it called? He had the allegations of being a drug cheat.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And
don't miss a
it
fight
came
before,
out
right?
somewhere.
The fight before. Yeah,
that's right.
That's
so
right.
the first fight
I
got pulled about 2 years ago. That's right. That's what it was. It's come back to me now. Yeah, and then they said, and then they basically said, somebody came out and said that it was, I think it was a WBC. They said, Conor Benn's eggs were contaminated. It's funny. It wasn't even Conor Benn who said it. Yeah. But it's mad how this egg joke's gone crazy, like.
Yeah.
And it's become a prop.
I mean, it's become a thing. I don't agree that people should put hands on anyone until the bell goes. Like, really, that's my take. You know, boxing's a gentleman's sport. However, you know, off of the back of that,
people like it though. People love it.
Tickets have sold.
They love it.
Yeah, obviously. Come on, the Coliseum. People want to see people.
Come on, man.
It's a Coliseum, right? Yeah. People, yeah. When does it stop? You know what I'm saying? So after the lights go off, men are men, and we have to deal with ourselves in a certain way. You know. The public are treacherous. So, no, for real, the public are
not
treacherous.
Our public, listen, not our public.
The public,
not our public. I'm just making it clear to our public.
The public's treacherous. You know, they blood. They want to see, come on, Roman times, they want to see your head off. So, but however, you know, it's looking like a good fight. You know, I'm looking forward to it. Apart from the egg stuff, I like the way Eubank Jr. has been conducting himself. He moves like a... I just like the way the guy moves, man.
He's dope. He's been dope. He's been money. Eubank Jr. has been money, and both the children are their father's children. You've got Eubank Jr., who's got he's that smug, kind of ice cold.
I won't even say he just does it.
But he's dope at it. I'm saying it. It's a compliment. Trust me. The way he delivers, like. For me, I'd love to see Eubank Jr. have a belt in it. Like his character in the sport, it's dope. It's money.
It's dope.
Because the way, and again, going back to the topic here, his dad ain't been there. His dad doesn't even want the fight to happen. Yeah. His dad's trying to fight against the fight.
The fight. But up to that point, he was there.
You know
up
what I
until
mean?
that point. So he's there.
Yeah,
but right in
he's
this moment,
growing for
basically
sure.
Eubanks has to walk. Junior has to walk on his own with this one.
And that's what Junior
no,
wanted.
not his own without his father. Let's have it right, because he's not on his own, is it?
Boxing's a lonely sport, bruv.
Okay.
Could very well be on his. When he gets in that ring, he's going to be on his own.
In the ring, you're on your own. But
He's
I
gonna be
mean,
on
like,
his own, bro.
yeah. Anyway, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
you ain't got that support.
I know
And I say that, and I have to like clearly demarcate, because you've got Conor Benn where his dad's there all the time.
Right. Yeah.
His dad is not. Okay, so there's two things, because it's on topic actually. So again, like Eubank Senior, when he was there, as much as I love Eubank Senior as a character and personality, he was a bit overbearing.
Helicopter parent.
Helicopter parent. Helicopter parent. Yeah. And I think a lot of that comes from the internal ego, the same ego that made him be the character that he is, the same ego that made him such a great fighter. Whereas Nigel Benn's a bit more in your face,
right,
brash,
yeah.
bully boy kind of a thing. Do you know what I mean? That was Nigel Benn. Like, but as he's obviously matured, that finds its way out of your system a little bit. I say that, but I swear he was trying to grab Eubank Jr.'s neck the other day. But that's just shades of it, innit?
This is what I'm saying. You egg
my son, innit? Yeah, fair enough. Cool.
So, but yeah.
Justified.
Yeah.
Supposedly, yeah. But I don't know if it's justifiable, but justified, innit? Yeah, so...
this is the thing, anyway.
So if it was my son, man, I'd do the
Bro,
same.
like, this is what I'm trying to say about before the bell, innit?
Yeah.
Before the bell, all things, come on.
Yeah. No, but I was saying that Nigel Benn's been there, he's there, all the press conferences, he's supporting him. Now, like, it's mad, because this might have a big play on the fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, do you get me? Because, like, Conor Benn can go away from the cameras and talk to his dad.
Yeah.
Dad, I felt this way. Dad can say, you know what? Yeah. You should have did this better. You shouldn't have said that. You should have said that. Don't worry, son. Everything's gonna be okay. Blah blah blah. Whereas Eubank Jr. doesn't have that. He can't call up Dad right now, it seems, and say, Dad, this is what I'm going through. Like, how did you think I handled that? Like, I was trying to like copy you and be like you and whatever. Can you give me some guidance? He hasn't. It doesn't seem he's got that same support.
Yeah. So from what we're seeing, it seems like, obviously, I don't know for what reason. And again, we'll love your comments, your input in the comment section. Why doesn't Eubank Senior want Eubank Jr. to take this fight? Is there a factor of fear involved?
There's a lot that's gone on with that family, though.
This is it. So obviously with the deaths and whatnot.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Said passing and that.
But if you're like, I don't, and listen, man, I don't know what's happening. You know, sometimes I can only relate from if I was in their shoes. Like, if your son's going into the valley of the shadow, regardless, I'm going to have to walk with you, innit? I'm going to have to walk with you because this is when, for me, all respect, I like the Eubanks, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying for myself, for me, like, emotions aside, I'm walking with my boy. Like I said to you before, if something happens to him, that the coach can mourn for a year. For even 5 years, 10 years, I will never be the same. I will never be the same. If I knew, and he's made it apparent multiple times, I've seen that I'm going to do my best to make sure my dad's there on the night. But I can't force him. That's a big man saying, Dad, I need you.
But is the big... Let me let me support the son in this case. Because we're talking from the son's perspective. So you're right.
And this is it. No, regardless, listen, this is when emotions go out. This is when emotions go out the window. You've hurt me. No, listen. And again, this is a big and it's not like he's not said it. They've asked him multiple times, do you think your dad's gonna be there? He goes, I don't know, but I'm gonna put everything in place to ensure that he can come. But I can't force him to be there.
It's a mad one, and it's tricky, for real. People,
so I'm just talking for me. For me, like, I don't know the situation. Family's family, whatever's going on behind closed doors, we don't know. Yeah? But in saying that as well, bro, I want Eubank Jr. to win. I want him to win. I think he's going to win.
Hold on, because we got to do predictions as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We got to do predictions. So you want Eubank Jr. First, let's move on to predictions. It's a nice segue. Yeah. Who do you think is going to win?
I think
that's the first question.
I think, and you know me, I'm not bad, innit? I took a bit of money from you for Joshua, innit?
Listen, I want my money
Joshua
back.
The bar.
I want my money back. I'll keep betting until I make that back.
Let's do it.
Who's the house?
Be involved in the comments. So I think Eubank Jr is going to win. You
think Eubank Jr is going to win?
Yeah.
Or you want Eubank Jr to win? Because I think there's this public sentiment where people aren't, a lot of it is what they want to happen versus what they think will happen.
Well, I think he's going to win. I want Conor to do really well, though. I want him to do well.
You just want everyone to win.
I don't want him to get knocked out, but I think he's going to get knocked down.
I don't think any of them are going to get knocked out.
Okay.
I don't think any of them are going to get knocked out. Who do I think will win? I can't lose money, bro, because I actually agree. I think Eubank Jr is going to win. Like, honestly, we could do rounds in a minute.
Let's do rounds.
Stuff like,
yeah.
Hold on, but let me land with
my
my prediction and that. Mm-hmm. It's crazy because Conor Benn's fighting style, like, he's going to be on top, like, pause, like, for the first couple of rounds.
Yeah.
But the longer it goes, I feel the more it favours Eubank Jr. with his experience.
Yeah.
And then you could possibly have a point situation, which is probably the best outcome for both, because then they'll start talking about a rematch if it's close.
Yeah.
Plus they could both move on with their careers and respective careers. Eubank's at more towards the end of his career, and Conor Benn's still got pretty much a whole career ahead of him. But that's that aside, I think that the way that their fighting styles are matched up, I think you have to favour the bigger man, the bigger and more experienced man in the situation. A part of me, I'm torn between who I want to win, because I want both to win for different reasons. But I've done my who I think will win.
Yeah.
I think that's enough.
I just think
keep that.
Ben's a bit. Ben sometimes comes across a bit emotional. Conor.
Yes.
And for me, and
the dad.
Yeah. So, that's my thing. If he can control his emotions and really zone in and focus, I think he'll do really well. Yeah. Now, for me, with Chris Eubank Jr, I'm gonna say, I don't think it'll go past round 6.
You think Eubank Jr is gonna knock Conor Benn out by round 6?
Yeah.
Who is Chris Eubank Jr knocked out?
I don't know. Before round 6?
Yeah, I can't think of a quality. Then I'm saying that Conor Benn's quality, and we don't know where Conor Benn is in his career right now. He's had 2 years out. That's a factor. But all right, cool. I'm not even going to question what you're saying. People in the comments, tell us what you think, innit?
Yeah. What do you think, though? Yeah.
Yeah. So round wise, I think it's going to be a points decision to Eubank Jr. I think it's going to go to 12 rounds. My only thing outside of my prediction, I just hope that the fight is entertaining, because it's drummed up all this hype. It's great for boxing. Do you know what I mean? It's put boxing back on the map for a second again. Like, boxing's been thriving, and since the Saudis got involved, boxing's been going mad.
Yeah.
So, like, I think as long as it's a good, entertaining fight, I'm good.
That's it.
I'm saying 12 rounds, Eubank Jr to take the win, and Eubank needs it more than Conor Benn needs it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's my prediction.